Hello guys, today we have to make this design using CSS, and here is our playground, and let's prepare our mental model, like what elements do we need to make this design. First of all, we need to color the background of the body like this, and background is of this dark color, and after that we require three circles, a yellow circle in the middle, then dark circle on top of it, and then the red circle on top of these two circles. So let's create this. Okay, first of all we need a circle like this and place it in the center, and after that we require another circle that will be here like this, and on top of it there will be third circle like this. First of all we will color this circle, middle circle, this dark color, and the third circle will be of red color. After that we require to make these sides of the circle. Let's see how we will create this. So first of all we will use a rectangle like this of same width and same height. Similarly on this side we will apply the radius to its lower corners like this, and similarly on this rectangle. Okay, so we need two rectangles like this. We have rounded the corners accordingly. Also we need to give the stroke approximately 12 pixels and color them yellow. We will color it yellow, and we have to make this border equal to the yellow circle in the middle. So we will increase this radius like 26 pixels for now. Then later we will see in our CSS design. Okay, we will match this radius of rectangle to the yellow circle in the middle, and similarly for the right rectangle, and change the background color to the dark like this, and for also we will update the background color to the dark color. Okay, so now we have this, and to hide the upper portion of the left rectangle we will require a rectangle like this, and update its color to the dark color like this, and we will move these middle circles to the top. So we have to place this rectangle in between the left rectangle and these circles. Similarly we will copy this rectangle and place it between the right rectangle and the circles like this. Also we have to move the right rectangle a little bit to the left side so that it matches the radius. In this way we will design our CSS. So let's get started. Okay, so I have created the HTML structure for our design. The span will be our wrapper for the design, and I have made these circles div, and in there I have placed three divs to that will represent our circles in the middle of the design. Also I have removed the default styling of the browser, like margin, padding, and made the box sizing to the border box. So now let's start by giving the background color to the body. The body has dark background like this, and now we will style our circles. I have given the width of 80%, height of 80%, and border to every div in the circles. So now we have to fix the size of the circles. Make its width maybe 200 pixels, and similarly height will be 200 pixels. Okay, so now we have to give a border radius of 50% to every div in the circles so that it will look like circle. Okay, so now we have to center these circles like in the target design. We will use grid for this, like display grid, and place items in the center, and similarly we will use this property on every div of the circle. And now we have to use this same property on the body to center the whole design in this. It seems that the circles div have 150 pixels of width and 150 pixels height. I think 170 seems okay. So now we will reduce the child divs, width of the child divs, like this, 70 and 70 maybe. The first div. Okay, so now we have we have grabbed the second div in the circles, like this one, this div. We have grabbed this div in the circles and made it its width and height 70% of its parent. And similarly, we will grab third div in the circles and mate and control its width and height accordingly. Yes, this seems good. Color each div accordingly. We have to grab first div in the circle and make its background of yellow color. We can copy the yellow color from right panel and paste it in the left panel, like this. And now we have to take the background color of the second circle, which is the color of body, like this. And now the third circle has red background color. We will copy from right panel and paste it in the left. Now we have to remove the border. Compare our result with the target, like this. Okay, so we will, the first circle has a width of 85 of its parent, like this. I think this seems good. Let's try 84. Yes, this seems good. Maybe a little bit lesser, like this, 83. Yes, outer circle is matching approximately. So now we will work on the left and right side of the design. So we have to make a div on the left side, and in this left div we will also use a rectangle. Make a div that will act as a rectangle. Make its width 100 pixels and similarly make its height 100 pixels. Give it a border of 30 pixel solid and give it border radius of 50%, like this. And now we have to align this according to our design. So we will use flex on the span. Display is flex. Align items to the center. Similarly, we will make the right side of the design and give the same properties to that part. Yes, and now we have to remove this margin between the items to overlap the left and right part with the circles. So first of all, work on the left side. Margin right negative 20 pixels. Let's try this. Let's try it minus 30, minus 40. Minus 40 is too much. Let's try 35. Yes, this seems good. And similarly we will work on the right side, and for this margin left will be in the negative value. So now we have to design the divs. Yes, this divs in the left and right panels to match our design. We will first, let's grab the div in the left panel, give it a width of 100% and height of 50%. Make its background similar to the background of body. We will copy the background color from body and place it here. Okay, so now we have this design. We will use position absolute to achieve our required result. So make its position absolute. We will use so now the position is absolute relative to the body. So we will make the position absolute relative to its parent element, that is this left div. We will use position relative on the left side. Make its width 200% for now, height 100% for now, and left will be minus 30 pixels and top will be minus 30, like this. So we have to alleviate these circles in the middle. So we will use z index on this, make its z index higher than all the other elements. We will use 5 for now. As we can see that this the left side is not aligning with the circles, so we have to move it to the right side a little bit. So we will use margin 36. Let's try 37. Yes, this seems working. And also reduce the border a little bit. So let's try 20 pixels. And now we have to move it a little bit out. Let's try 25 pixels. No, not for right. We are working on the left side. Minus 25. No, minus 30 pixels. 32, 33, 34. Yes, 34 seems perfect. Similarly, we will update the margin left for the right side of design, and also we will design the div in the right side like this, similarly to the left side. So let's see exactly what happened. The left part is there and the right part is there, and now div in the right panel is spanning too much because its position is absolute, and that is relative to the body. We have given 200 pixels, 200% width. uh, that is exactly the 200% of the main body. So we will make its position relative to the right side like this. We will give a position relative to the right side like this, and now you can see that this div is exactly on this position. So we will move it down for the right div. We will update the top property. Let's try 35 or 34. Yes, this seems perfect. So now compare our design with the target. It is almost 95% matching. Now let's submit and see the result. Yes, it's 99.8% matching. I hope you like this video. If you like, please thumbs up, and I will be uploading more videos like this. Bye bye.